one of the great Victorian town halls, redolent of when Manchester was the country's economic powerhouse. The bell has tolled. Per person today, the North West generates half the income of London. But perhaps Manchester and other cities can be great again if Westminster devolves important powers to them, such as, says the City Growth Commission, control over taxing and spending. So if you had control over the 22 billion odd that's spent locally, what difference would that make to local businesses, local people?
You would see more people in work, people have more skills which relate to jobs. We would see better health and social care. We would actually see significant improvements right across the board in Manchester and Greater Manchester.
Do you think a town like Manchester should be able to control more how it raises money and spends money?
Oh yeah, because then otherwise the people in London don't really know what we need up here.
Manchester's here, London's 4 hours away. Why should they control what we do? I don't get it.
I think that politicians need to realise that not everywhere in Britain is London.
And the country could perhaps be richer if cities had the resources to develop locally needed skills and power over immigration quotas. One proposal is that cities like Manchester should have more control over numbers of immigrants. Would that be a good thing?
I think where the programmes that we're putting in place to improve the availability of UK skills don't necessarily meet the needs that we've got today, then reducing those caps and enabling us to recruit talent from wherever we see best is an appropriate way forward.
And improving transport within and between cities should also promote prosperity. So we've got this massive development here at Manchester Victoria. What's the point of it?
OK, it's all about improving connectivity across the northwest between Liverpool, Manchester and Leeds. For every pound spent on the infrastructure here, we're seeing £4 of growth in the local economy.
What you can see behind me is partly about joining up northern cities to improve their prosperity. Now, it's been estimated if the great metropolises outside of London could improve their growth rate to the UK national average, that would add about £60 billion in today's money to national income by 2030, or almost £1,700 per inhabitant of those cities. A brand new Great Hall in Manchester, this time for trains and trams, and perhaps prefiguring a new age of power and prosperity for Britain's great cities. Robert Peston, BBC News.